Genting is absolutely massive. There are 3 theme parks, 7 hotels, a shopping mall, casino, cinema, and loads of bars and restaurants. We only went to Sky Worlds, but if you had more time, you could definitely spend at least a couple of days here.
As this was a soft launch, tickets were only 128 ringgits per person, but this will go up once all the rides are built and the park is finished.
So we've just arrived at Genting Sky Worlds. It's like an hour and a bit maybe north of Kuala Lumpur, and we're super excited. The entrance was like quite grand and epic. It's giving me like very strong Disney vibes. So
very elaborate.
Yeah.
And it got built, was it in 2021?
2022, so it's been open. It opened in February 22. They've like almost finished it, and they're calling it a soft launch where you can ride like almost all the rides, but there's the last couple they're still doing. But it's very grand. Like this is just like the little entrancey bit, and you can literally just smell the waffles and the sugar and the donuts and everything. I can't wait to have lots of bad food and feel sick. And also the rides, like we've been looking online, there looks like some really good ones. So it's themed based on like 20th century Fox films. So there's like some Ice Age stuff, there's a, I don't know, loads of Independence Day, loads of random bits, but it looks great.
But yeah, join us on our adventure around Sky World.
So there's loads of cool themed areas. This is the Rio area. Just happens to be the first one we came to. Loads of samba music going on and some sort of paragliding roller coaster that I think we're gonna go for. So, timed that well. So against my better judgment, we've gone on the Rio Carnival Chaos ride that's basically just teapots. So if it was me, we'd be mainly on roller coasters, but the balance is we'll go on a fun one, then we'll go on a little kiddies one, and then a fun one, then a kiddies one. So it balances out at
I can't even spin
half a fun day. Honestly, if I were like a 3-year-old, I'd be loving life right now. My arms hurt already. All the kids just going as fast as this. So, quick pit stop in Rio for some traditional Brazilian chicken tacos. They look pretty good. Have a bite and you can let us know the verdict. The initial verdict without eating it is very saucy. I'm a bit worried about my light coloured top. And she's dropped some, but it's not a disaster. There's only a bit of sauce on her.
Good. Really good.
Is it good? So we've just done this ride here, which is the Samba Gliders. And it was a bit scarier than I expected, to be honest. So we were facing backwards, and Jordana just went the entire way around us squealing. Because you never know when there's going to be a corner or a drop, so you're just like admiring the view and looking around, and all of a sudden you plummet, which very unexpected, but good. We've just been on Epic Adventure to Moonhaven, which was a water ride, and it was quite funny. Jordana spent the entire time really scared, like literally fingers in ears, eyes closed, because they were hinting the bad guy was going to get us and some bad stuff was going to happen.
Really
every time there was like a little character, like the little animatronics, she was really scared they were going to like jump out at us, fire stuff at us, and then we got to the end and it was just really tame. It turned out it was a kid's ride and we didn't realise, so all the way around she was terrified.
It was dark. That's all I'm going to say. It was dark.
So we've just been on the Rivet Town roller, which it looked on the app like it was a little kiddies ride, and I was like, oh, not sure, it looks like very small and you just go around in a circle, but it was actually really fun.
He was like a pure child because you've got the controller and he was just putting us upside down constantly.
So you're in like a circle and you're in control of whether you tilt forwards or backwards, and it goes all the way around. So as soon as I realised Jordana started squealing when I went upside down, we were just, all the other people every now and again tilted it, whereas we were just literally going around all the time.
It was like going forwards upside down, then going backwards upside down. Absolute child.
Yeah, I think the fact that Jordana was, I think, enjoying it but also screaming a bit just made it fun. So I was just like giggling all the way around at how much you were hating life. And I think, yeah, you maybe regretted letting me have the controllers.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But it was fun though.
Yeah, it was good. That was one of my favourites.
Yeah. Good, yes, Emma.
So guys, we're in the robots bit. That's the ride that we've just been on before. We're on another one now. I said to Grant, I was like, oh, I loved robots when I was younger. Grant was like, what are you on about? I was like, it's a film. I was like, I don't know what you're on about. So if you have heard of this, comment in the comment section down below, because I need some people to back me up here.
It can't be famous. I think you invented it.
No, robots is a thing. Anyway, we're currently on a ride that's going faster than I thought it would be. We are really impressed with the immersiveness and the theming throughout the theme park. The queue for the Night at the Museum ride was so immersive that it felt practically a ride within a ride. It was so interesting looking at all the little details. So we've just been on the ride Night at the Museum, and Grant tells me he's not watched it. I mean, I can't. I just can't.
Didn't stop me winning at the shoot the bad guy game though, did it? I got more points than you, despite not really knowing the backstory.
Just one, just. Next we headed over to the food court area to grab some lunch. There were lots of restaurant choices for every budget and diet. We found a Harry Ramsden's, a famous fish and chip shop from Leeds, our hometown. We even found some places that sold my favourite rosé wine, Whispering Angel.
As it was only the soft launch, there were quite a few rides still being built. Sadly, this orange roller coaster that looked really good was one of them.
So we've just done the Independence Day ride. It was really good. It's one of those simulator rides where you just sort of lay there, well, like dangle there sitting, and then the video plays in the background and a bit of air blows in your face, so it feels like you're moving even though you're just really jerking around. It was really fun, like the theming was really good. The only thing I'd say is that ruined it like quite a bit. You know, there's always one person who's just like screaming all the time and you're like, God, what are you doing? Like, you need to get a grip. Yeah, I was sat next to her the whole time, like, yeah, you lot. It was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it?
I mean, it was scary.
Every time, like, you're in the chair and it moves like a couple of inches forwards and blow a bit of air in your face so it feels like you're moving, Jordana's going, ah! The people next to us were literally laughing at Jordana because she'd like lost the plot.
I'm just such a scaredy cat, but I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I would say it's one of the better rides.
Yeah, I think it was probably the best one, wasn't it? Like, yeah, it was really good.
Anyway, let's get in the queue for this one.
Sounds good.
Looking back on this, I don't know how Grant got me on this ride. In the end, I did really enjoy it though. After this ride, we headed out for the exit.
This is the face of someone who wishes they'd not gone for the sky gondolas, whatever they're called, the cable car.
Oh, it's so high. It's very bumpy.
So you heard it here first. The cable car is scarier than it looks. So we're getting the cable car from the Genting Skyworld theme park up at the top down to the mall that's at the bottom of the hill. We actually got dropped off at the top of the hill. We're just doing this because we thought it'd be fun. So yeah, that face is telling you didn't quite go to plan. Baby, sign it.
Oh my god!
Nice view though. So Jordana, what's the verdict on Genting Skyworld theme park?
Yeah, it was really good.
Are you not really in the mood to talk? Okay, I'll do the talking here. I'll just keep it on camera just in case she squeals because it's funny. So there's two theme parks at the top. There's an indoor one and an outdoor one, and we were advised the outdoor one was a bit better and had more rides, so that's the one we went to. And I really liked it, you did as well, but I don't know, she's nodding. Yeah, it was really good. It wasn't like a massive like thrill seeker theme park. I know they're still building some of the bigger rides, but yeah, I'd say if you absolutely love huge, ridiculously fast roller coasters, it's maybe not the one for you. It was a bit more of like a Disney type vibe where the theming was really good, it looked really cool, everything was really fun. And yeah, some of the rides were quite good, some were a bit tame, but still fun. And yeah, really liked it. Nothing to add, she's too scared. Yeah. I definitely recommend it, I really enjoyed it, and Jordana did as well, she just can't talk.
We hope you've liked this video. Please remember to like and subscribe and check out the rest of our adventures in Kuala Lumpur.